Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Oh yeah, welcome, welcome. Did some good progress yesterday. So let's keep that up today. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit tired, so let's see how long we will do today. But tomorrow we have the weekend again, so gonna stream there anyways. And today maybe we do a little bit lighter stream again, probably looking at the terrain panel, what we can do there in terms of adding all the logic that we need, as well as maybe some usability thing. So one thing I'm curious is the input action map. How does that look currently? Can I look at it in game? I thought in game, in editor I should be, right? Oh, it would be so nice to have already the correct the nice view for the data files. Oh well. I think it's this one. Yeah, okay, that still works. Perfect. Oh, we need to remove that. Camera speed up. Left shift. And then this one is button 5. But we don't have a modifier yet, right? So maybe we do that first. So an input action. It has a binding. Probably we can have an input binding context. Maybe we do here void. Maybe it's in the input binding context. No, right? The create context is probably garbage, right? Yeah. We don't need that. It's really this, right? So probably we have here a virtual. How would we want to do that? Can we maybe look at Unreal for a try? Although that one is a little bit. I don't think I have Unity installed, right? Yeah, I don't. So I mean, let's look at Unreal, but it's not the best in that sense, I would say, because it's making it quite complicated for no reason. IMO. Oh, it's so insanely slow. No, we have the same thing again and it's slow. It's an empty project and it takes forever. Or it feels like it takes forever. Input. Is it input action? Yeah, kinda. So that's a modifier. That's not really what I want. Or is it? Maybe that's not what I want. Maybe I want input mapping. How would I do a trigger? All implicit triggers must be met. Does it mean in the input action all of them have to be met or what? What do you mean with implicit triggers? I would say actually let's do but the thing is we can't yeah, we can't do that. What is the input binding? Yeah, I want to see how Unity does it again, to be honest. An image. modifier. How would that work? I want to see how you do a modified version. What is this modifier? Oh, okay. I see. Wait, maybe I see how it works. It's basically you add you add another type. Something like that. Maybe not. Where was that drop down? It's either button or modifier. So the input action, it has more than one, right? Yeah, it has more bindings. So we could do that. I mean, it might be actually... Wait, hold on, how can we... Maybe we can do it already, I don't know. But I need to verify it first. Let's close that crap. Not helpful anyways. Project open. Alright, so we have the quit, for example. Head pool. Okay, yeah. I see. Yeah. Okay. So we could do could do something like that, right? It's basically a 1. We maybe don't create the context. But I'm not sure yet. Or maybe we do. Well, you know what? Actually, no, let's not do it like that. Let's on the input action. Let's add an enum binding requirement. I don't know. Something like that, basically. And by default we do any. Let's actually do another thing while we are at it, because I think that is garbage. And we actually do that. Be right back. Alright. So what I wanted to do is binding what input bindings, right? Wherever we have that. God damn it. Was it somewhere here? No. Where did we register them? God damn it. Input binding. Input binding registry, this one. Hey lol boy, thank you. You too. Did you already see what we managed to do yesterday? Well, I can't boot now. But yeah, we did some good progress on that terrain. Let me quickly show you by reverting what I just did. I think it goes here, yeah. That should, I think, boot again. So we finally have terrain added, and then you can lurk in peace again. So we can go here, right? And then we can have a brush slider here, but that doesn't really matter too much. And then we can finally paint. And the coolest thing is... coolest. That's already pretty cool. But the nicest thing is if we go here, so at 0, 0 the resolution is the highest, so that's why I go so close, because we don't update it manually currently. You can even do like stuff like this where we do it like super small, and we can go up to like 10, that's like 10 centimeters, right? And it's still pretty much smooth-ish. And you can do like sculpting on like a super small level. So we have like the huge one as well as like small ones, and that's all now working more or less. So what we are doing now is building the panel. We still have like some graphical glitches here and there, which I know where they are coming from, just didn't address them yet. Yeah, they will be. You can do like stuff like that, right? Oh shit. Well, if I can manage to do it. Then you already kind of have a cave right below here, where it's really bad. But yeah, you have. See, you have like a little bit of a cave here. Cave-like, right? You would need to do more. But yeah, overhangs are possible with this. Otherwise the other thing, like the small one, where was it? Oh, did I paint over it? Maybe I paint... No. Otherwise this would already not be possible with a height map, right? Because on a height map you cannot represent this where you have an overhang already. But yeah, this one is like way bigger. Yeah. And did you see that last one? Did you see that one already? I added a color picker, and you can color pick from outside the window as well. So I can take like this one here from Visual Studio, and it takes... So we have like color picker now as well, which is kind of nice. And I can take the Firefox icon as well if I want to. So we did some stuff while you were not here, maybe. Thank you. How is your... keep lurking. I don't want to keep you too busy, right? But how is your move going? Did you settle already a little bit? Okay, so let's get rid of that. And then what we do is... Okay, yeah, we... It's probably that this should be renamed, but okay. Panic is gone. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you will grow to it, I guess, and you will get used to it. It was kind of scary as well when I mean, I did it for a job and not for uni, right? But I moved abroad as well, and it's a little bit scary. I can relate to that. But you will get used to it. I'm pretty sure. Do I do it like that, or how do I do it? I mean, it's basically input binding button, right? Is it input binding bool? I don't know. I mean, it kinda is. I mean, basically what I would want to do is... wherever we do the register again. Binding T. And type name U. And requires that, and U of input binding context. Now we do basically action type. Yeah, here. Binding type ID to context. I think, I'm not sure, maybe that's not the smartest. Hey, thank you. Yeah, take care. And glad you dropped by again. So we create that, and we create this. And then here we do a static create context. Basically do this, and this is input binding context. Nah, you're not. But it's... You're not. Don't downplay yourself or something like that. Alright, so we did that, and then input action, create context. Or do we do that here? Maybe we don't even do that here. Hold on. Where do we input action system? Context. 1D context. I think as well that one. That's the 2D context. All right, cool. And then here factory where input binding registry create context based on the binding get type ID. Right, and we don't do that actually per thing anymore, we do that per action. Input action state. No, yeah, then that is. Right? Is that correct? Hold on. Yeah, I think it is. I think we don't need to do that then anymore. This one is a little... And then let's do... bindings per action type. Oh. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. See, that's a bit of a problem. So maybe we do that. And we actually something like that, right? Don't think we need that per se. I think it's good enough if we just do that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Just do action type to that. Context not registered. Perfect. So that is fine. Then the only question is input findings. Do we need the context? Not necessarily, right? I think actually that kinda works without any issue. Update context. Basically like that. And then as well, if that and action state evaluation I don't know what to call it, but yeah, something like that. Oh, we can actually take action instead of action state, right? Binding evaluation, get evaluation. But actually, let's update this one. Is triggered. Wait, hold on, is that actually triggered? Wait. Yeah, I mean, I think that will actually work. So if we are triggered and it's any, then we do it. Else if our action is R, then we just continue, right? Like actually we break out of here, I think. That might not be exactly correct because we might not do that correctly. Well, actually, let's do bool. Can I do that? Binding state. Yeah. Can do that. And then here we update that like that. And if our action state, well, our action get evaluation is any, we just break out of here. Otherwise we keep looping if is trigger this force and our action get evaluation is all. Please wire break. Well, we can do that in one, right? No, today you really didn't miss any crashes so far. I know, it's almost unbelievable. Then input binding, registry, register. Let's do that. Let's go here. Let's go here. No, register context, right? I'm looking forward to changing this a little bit with 0.5. X is 1D, X is 2D, X is 3D, and I think that's it. Yeah. rewriting a small part of the input system to support modifiers. Alright. Let's go here. Wherever we do, we should somewhere serialization input action, this one. Where is that? Doesn't exist. What? Input serialization. Oh, there it is. Why did? Ah, because it's almost. Right. Then we do another right here with eval. I don't know if I will keep it like that, but yeah, it's basically where we did this. And then we do the same here. Although, yeah, we shouldn't probably fail on that. It's like read optional basically. It's fine like that. Did we? Yeah, we did default that, right? Yeah. Okay. I think actually the type here. I think any or I think that's fine. I don't think we need anything else. Okay. Guess we don't need that then. Alright, where is that error? What the hell? Where is that? What? Input action system. Did I do something that's wrong? Unresolved external Zimber. Oh wait, is it input binding registry? Yeah. Context, action type. Perfect. And then we just need to go to the input action settings window. Do we? Yeah, we do. And then where we render the input action exactly. Where is the properties window? Here. Basically we do another begin combo box. With basically enums to string. I mean, we can do then the text for it. But let's do it for now. Easy. Eval order is enums to string action or selected action get evaluation. I mean, does it really matter? Can we not just do 2 selectables? Any or and is selected is if our selected action get evaluation is any. And then this one is basically not that, but select actions. Alright, think that should do it. And then let's hit the scene at, well, that's not what I wanted, god damn it. We open this one and then we should have here, perfect. So what I can do, I think, is not that, okay. Fascinating. That's an invalid title. Let's do that. That should work, right? Oh, god damn it. Hit it again. Okay, yeah, that works. Perfect. Then we rename that to scale, well, terrain panel or terrain scale brush. Now we need all of them. And it's a... Oh, that's interesting actually. Hold on. Because it's a 1D axis. Which it seems like it just didn't work, okay. But we cannot do a modifier then on that. Or? Yeah. Ah, that would be interesting actually. Alright, I think I have to rethink that. What I want to do with the modifier. Let's skip that for now. It's not that important. Let's instead do another test today and then we will call it a day for today. So I did some research. Let me quickly open that again. I think I have it somewhere in my Google Notes. What I wanted to try is a different way of raising and lowering the terrain. But I just need to find it. Where did I? Oh, here. So let's go to the shader and try something. We will actually put that as the second brush. So let's put it here as a cube. It's not the cube, but it's fine. We will use that one. We add here the function for now, which is float raise lower brush, which takes a vec3 vert position, a vec3 brush center, a float radius similar to the sphere, and then a float strength, which we don't have any way to set yet, but we will do. And then we do a float distance is our length between our vert position minus the brush center. And then we do a float mask, which is a smooth step between our radius. Well, I think for our radius that's it, right? Yeah. No, between radius and 0, right? So we scale it outwards. And then based on the distance. So basically we interpolate between 0 and 1. Between those values with this. Right? So we have a 0 to 1 value. And then we can return minus the strength. That one I'm not too sure. The mask. And then here we do our final gradient. Is raise lower brush with the vert position, and we unpack as well as sphere for now, because we will basically put it as a sphere. And then we do sphere position. So we basically do that. But instead of this one, we take here 100 radius. Or like, let's do 50 radius. But we take the radius as the strength. So that we can control that one. And that one is basically final gradient. I'm not sure exactly how to do it. But let's see just what happens if we plus that. Oh, but we can only do the W for now. Because I'm not sure about the... normal for that. What? So how can I be holiday import and not miss a single crash? Why? Because it didn't crash. But don't worry, we will crash now probably. Don't worry, we will crash now probably. So let's see first of all why we need to recompile the shader, right? So let's do that. Alright, so that compiled. So everything should still work as before because we're not using that. Yeah, perfect. And then let's go to the terrain panel. Operation. I mean, I guess this is one, this is one. And did we not do that as well as somewhere else? Yeah, here. One and... Oh, that's the preview, we don't care about that one actually. Let's see what that does. So my assumption is this should raise our terrain quite a bit. Okay. It doesn't really do it how I would have imagined it to do. That's bizarre. But we are here, right? Let's actually output that. Or we need to recompile again. Well, it didn't crash. That's at least something, right? Okay. Let's do another one if the well is not. I mean, that's useless if it's not. I mean, okay, it did something. Maybe that's just too much. And maybe we push it the wrong direction. That might be as well it. So maybe that is not what we want. For the raising, right? Let's not go below. So that's my current assumption, because up is like basically, I mean, it shouldn't matter, I think, because we should be in all directions, but who knows. Okay. I mean, it kinda works or not. I don't know. I mean, maybe it actually works. Hold on. I mean, it kinda does something. I mean, it doesn't do it correctly because the normal is busted. But actually, it kind of works. More or less it works. As I said, the normal is not correct. But that's not too bad. That's a start, I'd say. But then shouldn't that have worked in that direction as well? Should I have not increased that then? Should that not have done exactly what I wanted it to do, so that it raises it? Why? But I mean, yeah, could tell similar stories from here. Okay, let's put the point light up again so that we have a little bit more light. Okay, I mean, it does something, never mind. Oh, but it looks very weird. Hold on. I mean, does it look... Oh, it looks very broken, right? doesn't look correct. Oh, although, I mean, maybe not. Maybe it actually looks fine. Kinda. It's not perfect by any means. And somehow it fails here. Why would it fail? Why would it fail? I mean, it doesn't really fail, right? But kind of fails. Oh well, I don't know. It's something to investigate. It's definitely the better approach to do this race lowering, probably. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, maybe that breaks because of the weird thing we do with the terrain. But that's pretty promising, not gonna lie, that's pretty promising. Like, that brush looks like way smoother than what I did before. So if I go here to the, like, that area. I mean, that's weird why it doesn't do anything here. Oh, it does. Oh, maybe it's the update that's wrong. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That actually kind of works. Just need to fix the normals. I mean, that's kind of weird, yeah. I guess she she thought you were a weird stalker or something like that. It's very funny. Huh. It's bizarre. I will investigate that. It might be that we are a little bit too extreme with the mask. Alright, anyways, I will look at that. Thank you very much though for joining. I will keep it shorter today, a little bit tired. But we will be back tomorrow, 2:30 as usual, and we will, yeah, do the actual brush work and the terrain panel. Because yeah, I'm quite happy with where we are currently, and it took a little bit, but now I hope the progress gets smoother again. Now that we have like the big stuff out of the way that cost me a lot of brain juice. With how to do the updates, the terrain, the octree and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you very much. Have a nice rest of your evening. I hope your fiance is finishing soon so that you can head home. Or are you already home? I didn't quite understand that. If you are already done anyways, or if you're waiting for her. But yeah. Have a great weekend if we don't see each other tomorrow. And yeah. Bye bye. Let's keep working on the terrain and make it really good in terms of usability, how you can paint. So we will continue with that tomorrow. Have a nice night. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, I hope she's finished soon and you don't have to wait too long. Have a nice rest of your evening, Captain Chica, and everyone else as well. Bye bye.